watching NBA 2K TV.
What's up, guys? I'm Rachel, and welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. On today's episode, you vote on your top plays of the week. We fill you in on all of the action that's going on in my park. We have some winning tips in 2K Pro-Am. And star point guard Mike Connolly shows us his game day style. And make sure you participate in 2K TV Interactive to earn that VC. Recently, I got a chance to catch up with Mike Connolly and his stylist, Brandon Williams, to go over his game day swag and more. Today we're going to talk PreGame Style. We are one day before your game tomorrow. I want to know what goes into it when you're picking out looks for Mike.
Well, it starts off with basically knowing him as a person. He's a guy that likes simplicity, so I start there. Likes to be sporty.
So what would you say your signature item is?
Signature item? Probably the wooden bow tie is one people know me most, for, but it was one things I was kind of skeptical of wearing, at first, but you gotta trust in this guy.
And you brought a rack today
to
kind of go through, so I would love to hear about some of these pieces.
Mike likes a lot of outerwear, so one way to accomplish a really GQ look without doing a suit is to do a nice leather jacket. This one right here, we did this in New York Fashion Week. It was crazy, everyone was sweating. And then you gotta have the book bag. Mike is a book bag kind of guy. Whenever I find statement book bags, I make sure to send him pictures.
Would you say that you get competitive in your style game just as you do on the court?
I have. I've become real competitive over it. At first I was new to it. I was kind of learning my way and trying to figure it out. And then I saw my teammates all starting to pick up on it, and I'm like, hold up, I got to dress better than them every game. So I'm trying to do that every night.
We've been helping you guys get ready for Road to the Finals, and today Scott O'Gallagher has some more winning tips for your 2K Pro-Am team.
What's going on, 2K fans? Scott O'Gallagher here. It's Pro-Am time. It's Road to the Finals. So let's go over some winning tips to help improve your team. Last week, we went over 4 different team styles. Today, we're going to show you their 2 most common formations. The first formation we're going to cover is 41. That means 4 guys along the perimeter, preferably shooters, and 1 big guy inside. The next formation is 32. To you, that's 3 out, 2 in. Your 3 perimeter players, your point guard, your shooting guard, your small forward, and then on the inside on the blocks, you got your power forward and your center. You want to play some post-up games with either post, this is your formation to use. So now that you got your formation set, we need to refine your skills and add structure to your team's playing style. The first rule is what I like to call upping the ball. What does that really mean? It means the ball moves faster by the pass than it does by the sound of you dribbling it. If you're a point guard and you're driving that ball up the sideline, early it up. Get it up the floor. See if you can get something, get an easy basket before you're setting up your offense. The second one, now that we're in the half court, just the simple principle of pass and screen away, or just pass, dive, and clear out to the weak side. You should get some continuity there. Now everybody's getting touches. Rule number 3, I like to call this 5 passes. If you're in the half court, I guarantee you a good shot comes when you move the ball side to side, minimum 5 passes. Your goal as a team is to make all 5 defenders have to play defense. If 5 passes is not working, just go with, hey, we can't hold the ball in our hands longer than 2 seconds. This is going to make the defense have to be active, rotate, help, and communicate. One of the most common questions I get is they say, hey, OG, I got our perimeter player, but all he is he's getting denied. How can we get him the ball without running a really complicated play? And the answer is simple, back screen. A back screen is anytime we're coming bottom out and we're setting a screen on the back of the defender. It puts pressure on the screener's defender to help. And then the last one, anytime we enter the ball to the post, we don't want to enter the ball from the top. So we want to get it free throw line extended. Imagine we took a line from sideline to sideline, and we want to get the ball below there. We're going to be able to take the ball and dump it in to our big on the strong side where we wanted to get the ball to all along.
Hey guys, I'm here with Mike Connolly, and I want to break down some 2K stuff because your player is really good in the game, and you have 23 badges. and there are a few that stood out to me, so I want to go over some.
All right.
If you're cool.
Yeah, I'm down.
Your 2 gold badges, which are like the highest level, are Transition Finisher and Teardropper.
Ooh, teardropper.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that because Teardropper is definitely not an easy shot to make. So have you consistently worked on that, or was that something that just kind of went into your game?
It's something I developed when I was really little because I've always been a shorter guy. It's part of my game. I think it's the staple of my game, being able to throw it up from anywhere in the paint and score it from, with either hand.
Yeah. Have you used that in transition too?
Oh yeah, transition.
together.
Yeah, transition. There you go. But in transitioning, when you're in the fast breaks or anything like that, being able to finish and with different layups and under the rim and with either hand, I think that stuff all plays together.
So another badge is the King of Euros. Where did you learn how to do a Euro?
I really developed it later. I think in college more so than anything. Going into the NBA, you knew you had to learn a couple more things, a couple more tricks to get to the rim and get to the basket and finish, and that was one of the main things coming into the league. I was trying to work on my footwork and being able to do that.
Also, on offense, you have a lot of passing badges, so I'm going to name off some of them. Dimer, Flashy Passer, and Lob City Passer.
Lob City Passer, wow, okay.
So I want to know what type of assist gets you the most hype in a game.
I think for me, behind the back passes, anything in transition that leads to a break that changes the game. I mean, really, it's not necessarily a pass that I like more than another, but it's just fun to be able to get a guy open by doing a little extra.
And one more question. What is the one skill that you think has improved the most now that you've been in the NBA?
Really, for me, I think my outside shooting. When I first got in the league, that was something that was a red flag, I think, to say the least, that I couldn't shoot the ball. And now that I've progressed each year, gotten better, and now people have to play me and respect me for what I do on the outside.
So watch out for your 3-ball and your teardrop.
The teardrop.
Well, thank you again for coming on Chatting 2K.
Yeah, no, thank you.
All right, 2K fans, it's quiz time, baby. This is a great formation to use if you don't have a stretch 4, but you got 2 big guys that you want to feed down on the block.
I've seen it with my own eyes. I would get it otherwise without the luxury of leaving. The touch and feeling.
Which rule will ensure ball movement with your 2K Pro-Am team?
And my mind is already gone, and the fear of the unknown somehow just doesn't concern me. And you can stand right there if you want, but I'm going on. And I'm prepared to go.
Your main scorer is being denied. What's a great way to free him up?
Place for you to. Ooh, anyone that needs what they want and doesn't want what they need, I want nothing to.
This should be a gimme. Tell me the fastest way to get the ball up the court.
Style, one of the few things I do miss. But baby, I've got to go.
This motion concept works in both 41 and 32.
The My Park Championship is wrapping up, and we're down to the final 2 teams. So here's Desar with all the action.
What's happening, family? It's your man Desar back in the building to bring you another My Park Championship recap. The My Park Championship is 1 week closer to wrapping up, and the River City Rough Riders can clinch the championship in a brand new park with just 1 more point. That's right, if Sunset Beach wants to even have a chance at tying the championship, they need to work with last year's champion, Old Town, to shut Rivet out 2 weeks in a row and get back-to-back W's. But there's big news coming out of Sunset for the Ballers. The top of the rep mountain has been reached. My man Dope Swag 24 has become NBA 2K16's first Legend 5.
What? Oh my God, oh my God. Yo, we out, cuz. We out here, bruh.
Oh, you heard it right, baby. There's only one. Now, what does that mean? It means VIP treatment and is this a tiger? He's got a damn tiger in the park. Congratulations for becoming the first Legend 5. But the excitement for Sunset Beach doesn't end here. It's time for vote for this week's house rules. And as always, you choose the rules, baby. Bring it in. 2K15, all for one, and Quick Game are your choices for this week. Until next time, it's your man Desart reminding you, real ballers do it in the park.
Last week, I asked you guys to submit your top plays in Terminal 23. Let's check them out. Now get ready to vote. This week, we're calling out your best defense to offense plays.
To Sloan, beyond the arc, and Jackson with the block.
With the My Park Championship coming to a close, I want to see your best My Park squad. So get together, take a photo, and share it on social media using the hashtag 2KTVSquad. Next week on the show, we have CJ McCollum and Alan Crabb. I'll see you guys soon.